Good morning. How are you? Uh, are we making any progress in this mathematics? Well, let's take a break from this. Why? Because a person is more productive after they take a break. Okay. Um, if you just work and take no breaks, then productivity level goes down. Right. So yeah, like farming, you follow the land so that the depleted nutrient minerals they get refilled, right? So or you rotate the crops, right? Crop rotation, yeah, because different plants require different kinds of minerals. I mean, they need all the minerals, like, but different proportion, different percentage of those minerals, right? So animals, same way. Okay, animals, yeah, they have different requirement. I mean, when it comes to percentage, and because animals they have all different physiology, right? Like birds, insects, or cats, dogs. They're different. They look different, right? Yeah, their physiology is different. Okay, there's some common denominator, but still. Okay, now yeah, let's talk about coronavirus a little bit and President Trump, right? Which is a very interesting topic. He's funny, right? He's like snake oil salesmanship, right? He suggested we should ingest disinfectants, which is very dangerous idea. He said, I mean, he didn't say we should. He suggested that might work. Okay, but I don't think that's a good idea. Such a simple idea, but at the same time very dumb, very imbecilic. All right, very imbecilic and puerile kind of idea. President Trump, he's like that. Okay, that's why he's so funny, hilarious, right? So media loves to make fun of him, and so do I. Okay, yeah. He said something about violet UV light killing germs, but you have to understand this. Ultraviolet UV light it can cause skin cancer. Okay, so President Trump he's like fumbling around. Okay, he doesn't know any science, so he does not know economics, finance. He really doesn't know much about anything. Okay, he's not educated person. All right, he's not that good at business either. All right, so he's just spoiled man who inherited a lot of stuff from his parents. That's President Trump. There's really nothing. Well, he has good sense of humor. I give him that. Okay. I think he's a nice guy. Okay, he has a good sense of humor. Nice guy. Good looking guy. Okay. And yeah, he got some wisdom. Yeah, I give him that too. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I'm running for president against him. Okay, so I keep on running. All right, because I can do better than he. Okay, so well, at least it makes me sleep at night. I have no problem President Trump getting reelected. Why? He's entertaining. Okay, and president's job is not that important. It's non-essential business in any country. Look at Canada. Look at America. You have President Trump. You have Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. They are not the smartest people Okay, they are not the smartest people. They are very, very imbecilic, dumb. They don't know what they're doing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because they don't have that much impact on Canada, America, the world. It really doesn't matter very much. How about Pope Francis? Again, not the smartest man on earth, right? How about all these Hollywood celebrities? Again, not the smartest people in the world, okay? So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have too much influence upon us, our daily lives. It really doesn't matter who becomes the president, all right? And to me, I want to be entertained. So President Trump is very entertaining. So I have no problem with him getting reelected, okay? Yeah. But if I do become the president, yeah, I can make some big positive influence on in the world, let alone America. All right, but most likely it's not gonna happen. I am okay with that too. All right. Okay. We gotta talk about Columbine and all this mass shooting because we want to prevent it, right? And solution is simple. Okay, it's Liebig Liebig's principle, also known as law of the minimum. Law of the minimum. We like to call it the weakest link. Weakest link principle. You have a chain, you have the weakest link, and you pull the chain apart, then it breaks, right? Weakest link. Yeah. Yeah. La, it spells like lie big, but it's German. Liebig. Liebig's bucket, right? Yeah. I learned it from biology classes. So yeah, you need religion, you need good hobby, you need to exercise, diet, you need education, friends, and you need all those things. You need religion, exercise, diet. So it's not just one thing. You need everything. Just like we need all amino acids, you need all vitamins. You need magnesium, you need sodium, you need what the uh, potassium, and you need all that minerals. Okay, so that's physical level nutrition requirement, right, for our body to be healthy. Now, metaphysical level, it works the same way. You need religion, you need exercise, you need work, you need to learn. Yeah, work and study, and you need friends, you need good rest, you need some alone time, you need some social time, and you need all of that. Okay, you need to learn dancing, singing, you need martial art. Okay, I mean, if you can, yeah, musical instrument, but I can't. I just sing. Okay, you need all those good things: exercise, diet, and everything. Okay, so okay. Uh, so I read about all those mass shooters. Okay, and I can see some of those elements are missing in their lives. Okay, so it's good that yeah, Wikipedia articles they talk about these mass shooters, so that it's good that they do that because we want to prevent those problems. We don't want any more mass shooting, right? So yeah, so they investigate about the biography of these mass shooters. We are not glorifying them. We are not giving them posthumous fame. No, we try to learn so that what went wrong in their lives, so that we can prevent it from happening. All right, so yeah, it is important that we learn from those incidents so that we prevent it. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Because reading their profiles, I mean the not profile but Wikipedia biography, I can see a lot of similarity between me and those mass shooters. Okay, which is kind of like interesting. Yeah, I mean ideologically and lifestyle wise, yeah, those mass shooters, their biography and myself, there's a lot of similarity. Okay, but I'm not a mass shooter. I don't plan on crimes. No, I'm against crimes. I'm against violence. Okay, so why? Because it's wrong thing to do. First, violence, crime is wrong. You shouldn't do that. Okay. Second, I know how to be happy, so I'm not unhappy. All those mass shooters, they're kind of suicidal. Okay, so they don't care whether they go to jail or they die. Most mass shooters, like shopping mall shooter, school shooter, church shooter, they end up killing themselves. Sometimes it's suicide by cops, like they swing guns at police so that the police would kill them, or sometimes they shoot themselves after a mass shooting. So they are very suicidal people. Okay, why are they suicidal? They are very unhappy people. Okay, so it's very important that people should learn how to be happy in a legal, moral fashion. Humanology isn't always about happiness. It's more about doing the right thing. Okay? So you can be happy in a wrong way. Mass shooters, for example. Oh, I'm sure they were very happy when they were killing people. That's the wrong way to pursue happiness. Or like some people who are promiscuous. I'm sure they are very happy when they get in bed with their bedroom partner and they change their partners. I'm sure they are very happy, but they will end up getting STD and then they won't be happy anymore. Okay, uh, so humanology is not about happiness per se. It's about doing the right thing. Emphasize not happiness but righteousness. That's what we emphasize. And but they are not mutually exclusive. So that's when the dualism it comes in handy. Okay, so we'll do some humanology. We'll take a break from mathematics. Okay, so yeah. So basically, it's this. It's a work and award, work and award minus plussism and pleasure and punishment. That's pluminosism. Okay, pleasure and punishment, pleasure and post payment. Okay, something like that. So this dualism. Why is it die? Because double dualism. Die means two. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it's important topic. Prime. I mean, not prime, but crime prevention. Pun not intended at all. Yeah, crime prevention, not prime, but crime prevention. Very important topic. So we'll talk about that. Okay. Because quite recently in Canada, there was this mass shooting rampage. Right. So the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he's liberal, so he said, "Oh, stricter gun control or whatever, right?" So, well, I happen to be conservative, more, more or less, but yeah, I'm kind of chilly. Let me put on more layers. Uh, do we need machine guns, right? I mean, I'm not a. I used to be gun aficionado. When I was in Texas, I used to have 5 guns. Okay, one shotgun, one rifle, which is just 22. Okay, 22 rifle, one 20 gauge shotgun, and me, my buddies, army in the army, we'd go to range and just flying dish, with shotgun, and sometimes we target shooting with this slug shot. Slug shot, yeah, it was fun. Okay, yeah. So, but I didn't have any machine gun. Okay, but so do you need really machine gun like AR-15, M16 as a civilian? In some case we do. Okay, so uh, and for example, here in up in Alaska, you have a lot of properties in the mountain, and in Alaska mountain there are grizzly bears, and sometimes they knock on the door. Hello, I'm a grizzly Alaskan grizzly bear. Hello. Okay. Uh, because bears are very good at smelling food, and where people live, people cook food, so bear can smell food, so that's why they come. And sometimes you have to shoot them and kill them. Okay, and it doesn't end there. They keep coming. Why? There are more than one bear, and bears, they're animals, they reproduce. Okay, so they keep on coming to people's houses. Not this house. Why? This house is not near any mountain. It's mountain far away. But people who live in mountain, yeah, they have grizzly bear problem. Okay, and if you have M16 assault rifle, then you can kill a bear a lot more easily than handgun. Okay, because it's assault rifle. To kill a bear with a handgun, that's not easy. But if you have machine gun, it's a lot easier to kill a bear. Okay, it's not just Alaska. No, you have Montana, Wyoming, Maine. They have black bears and whatnot. to protect your family and your property against bears. Yeah, assault rifle is a lot easier to kill a bear than handgun. Okay, so yeah, and also we can think of some scenario. Yeah, fiction alert. We are just writing a fiction, okay? Don't freak out. We are just writing a fiction, okay? This is acting. What if, let's say, hypothetically, I'm not being a paranoia or anything, okay? Just fiction. We're writing a novel, okay? Let's say you have five teenage daughters or young daughters, and you have a beautiful wife, and you are the only man in the house. All right. So there are six women. You have five daughters. They are all young. Some of them teens, some of them preteens, and they are all beautiful. Your daughters, and you have a very beautiful wife, and you are the only man in the house. So you hear this rumor where these guys they are planning on home invasion and to get your women. So a group of men is plotting home invasion to get your women in your house. And you're one man. And you hear this rumor, plot, conspiracy to commit home invasion against your house to get all these beautiful ladies by and those conspirators there are five men or 10 men planning all this, okay? So you hear the rumor, so yeah, you may contact the police, but they may say, well, it's just a rumor, right? So what do? You have to get ready, all right? Assault rifle. So you purchase assault rifle, and you teach your ladies how to use a gun, and they know how to use assault rifle as well, because according to this rumor, there these 10 guys conspiring, plotting home invasion. So you should be ready, right? Yeah, assault rifle, because there are just too many. 10 guys plotting home invasion one night. So handgun is not gonna do. You need assault rifle to protect your household against 10 guys. Most likely they will have guns too, right? So, okay. Yeah. It's about protection. And even if there are no guns, even if we illegalize any guns, people will find a way to, I mean, criminals, they will find a way to kill other people. Yeah, as easy as driving a car and just go to a busy place. Because there's something happened in New York and also in Toronto, in Canada, New York, America, or even in Europe. They used their car as a weapon to kill so many people by driving on a sidewalk. Okay? Or maybe they can invent pipe bomb explosives, right? Or poison or whatever, right? It's, yeah, so getting rid of guns, making it illegal, it's not gonna solve this massacre, crime, murder, mass murder, because criminals, they will find a way to commit mass murder. Okay, so getting rid of guns is not going to solve any problem. Okay, so yeah, so okay, even if guns are illegal, criminals will find a way to get guns. If gun manufacturing is illegal, oh, criminals will learn to make guns. They will make guns themselves. Okay, so yeah, this gun law, I don't think it's a good solution. Okay, because it doesn't solve any problem of this mass model. Okay. Look at Middle East. In America, you go to Walmart, you can buy guns, right? Or gun shop, or you can go to Craigslist, right? You can buy guns legally, easily in America. But look at Middle East. They don't sell guns, no. But terrorists in Middle East, don't they have guns? So how do they get guns? Yeah, illegal. Under the table, black market. Somehow they get guns, right, terrorists? Yeah. And gun sale is illegal in Middle East. They don't sell guns in gun shops. They don't have gun shops. But terrorists, they found always find a way to get guns, not just guns, bombs too. So making guns illegal is not going to solve any problem. Look at Middle East. How many terrorists there are in the Middle East, and they all have guns, and not just guns, missiles, bombs, rocket propelled, whatever. Right? So making and gun sale is illegal in Middle East, but they have terrorists with guns. So you see, making gun sale illegal, this gun control law, it just doesn't work. Look at Middle East. Gun sale is illegal in Middle East, but terrorists, many of them, and there are many terrorists in Middle East, and all of them have guns. They don't just have guns; they have missiles. Okay, so gun law, it only prevents law-abiding citizens from having guns because criminals, they will find illegal way to purchase guns, and they will have guns, and civilians, because they are law-abiding citizens, civilians, law-abiding citizens will not have guns because they abide by the law. But criminals, they don't care about the law, gun law, so they will obtain guns illegally. So you are empowering criminals and weakening law-abiding citizens when you have strict gun control law. Okay? Make sense? Make logical sense, right? So yeah, conservatism is not too bad. Okay, there are goods and bads in conservatism, just like in liberalism. Yeah, there are goods and bads, hits and misses. Why? We're only human, right? We make mistakes. We are ignorant, right? That's why we should learn from each other. Okay? To improve our knowledge. Yeah. Then how do you prevent crimes? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes and we'll talk about that. Crime prevention. Okay, so very important topic. All right, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. Oh. Okay, so crime prevention is this. Okay, all these mass murderers, domestic terrorists, mass shooters, they're very unhappy individuals. Okay, so why are they so unhappy? They did not learn how to be happy in a legitimate way. So how can you be happy in a legitimate way? Well, you have to work for it. So it's about discipline, hard work. It's the idealism, minimalism. Okay, you work, you get reward. You work, you get award. Right? So what do we mean by work? Yeah, exercise and diet. Okay, exercise, do diet, do study, and have a job. Work during the weekdays, then weekend is yours. Without suffering unhappiness, hard labor, you cannot enjoy happiness. Without weekdays, you cannot have weekends. It's that simple. Without working during the day, weekday, you cannot enjoy weekday nights. When you are working, yeah, you are working like a slave, servant. You have to obey your bosses, your employers. If you are employer, if you are the boss, you have to obey your clients, patrons, customers. So this master servant relationship, master slave relationship is circular because you are the boss, you serve your customers who are employees in their job, right? You serve your customers, they are your boss, right? And your customers, they serve somebody else in their job setting. They are employees of some other companies, right? Circular, okay? So everybody serves somebody else, okay? How about Mr. President? Oh, he served Americans, his voters. Many times the president serve their party, right? Whatever, they serve somebody, voters, okay, constituents, right? So it's circular. Master slave relationship is very circular, okay? So, crime prevention, yeah, you should learn how to be happy. What is it? Exercise, diet, hobby, friendship, religion, um, career, your job, okay? Romantic relationship, no, it's not that necessary to have. I mean, you can be happy as a single person, okay? It's important that people get married and have kids for continuity of humanity. And children, they are very beautiful, right? Yeah, we want to see children in the world. People get married and have kids. It's important, okay? But what I'm saying is, it's not necessary to have romantic relationship in order to be happy. That's what I'm saying, okay? Uh, Look at me. I mean, all I do is mathematics in my spare time, right? And I'm happy, okay? Because I read biography of all these mass shooters in the Wikipedia, and many times these young guys in America, they become mass shooters because uh, they were not successful in romance. So, I mean, as absurd as it may sound, uh, that's many times that's it's like that. Okay, just mass shooters, but at the same time, there are mass shooters who had girlfriends. Okay, mass shooters, they're males, right? Yeah, male aggression. Many mass shooters, they had girlfriends, like Las Vegas mass shooting, Florida mass shooting, right? Oh, they had girlfriends. Okay, so Yeah. So the prevention is all about education. Okay, people need to learn how to be happy, morally, ethically, and legally. Okay, what's that? Education. Okay, learn how to sing, how to dance, how to do martial arts, learn mathematics, science, humanology, whatever. Okay, study it and come up with your own theories and sing, dance, exercise, diet, be beautiful. Okay, be beautiful. Learn sense of humor, learn how to joke without offending anybody. Okay, there are ways to do that. Yeah, self-deprecative jokes like, yeah, just like Mr. Conan O'Brien. Okay, self-deprecative joke. He's making fun of himself, right? So that other people laugh. Like clownery, right? Yeah, we look, we clowns, we make fun of ourselves so that people would laugh at us, right? Comedians learn to act, learn to entertain, learn to be a comedian, learn to joke, and learn how to write poems, essays, novels. Okay, but please, no violence. Even in a novel, you should not do any violence. Okay, so you can make wonderful novel without any violence. Okay, so we're pacifists. All right. Why? Life is short. Okay, there's no time to fight. Life is short. There are bigger and better things to do than violence. Violence is destructive. You don't want to kill. You want to heal. Heal, not kill. Okay. Because healing, that's very challenging task. I mean, what does it take to make a doctor or nurse? A lot of education. Okay, you have to understand chemistry, biochemistry, physiology, anatomy, some physics, some mathematics, statistics. To make a doctor or nurse, oh, to heal a person, you have to know about pharmacology, physical therapy, hygiene, all that stuff. This biology, microbiology, botany, zoology. Okay, you have to learn a lot, like cellular biology, like DNA, protein, amino acids, and you have to learn a lot to heal a person. Okay, you have to learn to how to use this machine, X-ray machine, MRI machine. All right, yeah, radiologists, and to heal a person, it takes a lot of people and a lot of knowledge. But to kill a person, you just need one finger trigger. Okay, it's easy. So do what's hard, just like Jesus said. Do what's challenging. Learn to move a mountain with a single seed of faith. That's what Jesus said. I'm kind of paraphrasing, okay? Yeah, heal, not kill. Because healing a person is by far more difficult. Surgery, very difficult task, right? Yeah, so we should challenge ourselves to do something like good old army maxim, right? Do the hard right, not easy wrong. Okay? Yeah. So that's how you prevent a crime, okay? If I'm the president, I can get rid of crimes, not just in America, but in the world. I know how to do that. How? I'll just say this the same thing I just said, but it will be in front of national, international camera crews. Yeah, I will like pastor, preacher, right, and educator, teacher, right, to teach people. Okay. Oh, I can get rid of crimes like this. Okay. Oh, yeah, mental case. You megalomania, like this delusion of grandeur, schizophrenic, this bipolar disorder. So, no, you are not going to White House. You are going to the loony house. You should be in mental hospital. You are not going to White House. No, you will be clothed with white flak jacket in a loony house. You are going to loony house, not White House, because you're crazy. Yeah, this messiah complex. You think you are savior, messianic level. This kind of this psychosis, this savior, Jerusalem syndrome, and this. That's you, Mister. I love psychologists, psychiatrists. They're so funny. They have good sense of humor. Okay, I think they conducted once the psychoanalysis of President Trump. Okay, oh, how lovely. I love psychology. Okay, yeah, they're wrong, but they're cute. They're cute because they are wrong. Okay, some neighborhood dogs come to my yard and bark at me. I mean, it's not like I went to my neighbor's premises. No, my neighborhood dogs, they come to my premises and then bark at me. They're cute because they are so wrong. All right. So psychologists, psychiatrists, they're cute because they are so obviously wrong. Okay, they're cute. Yeah, they may call me delusion of grandeur. I'd rather call it ambition. Okay, dream, optimism, belief in miracle, religion. Okay, and then again, according to psychology, psychiatry, yeah, all religion is mental disease. Belief in miracle, concept of salvation, savior, Jesus. Yeah, it's all mental diseases according to psychology, psychiatry. Okay, so because they want to be scientists, right? But at the same time, they do crystal bowling with this Rorschach test. It's like palm reading, Rorschach test, right? Interpretation of dream, Freudian. That's very much crystal bowling. Okay, connecting the dots. That's very this kind of this pagan religion. This many of this psychology is doing very pagan religion. Okay, so yeah, they deny religion, but at the same time, they introduce this kind of pagan religion themselves, where they kind of invent that, right? So yeah, psychology, they deny religion, but at the same time, what they do is kind of very religious. Rorschach test, interpretation of dream, and IQ test. That's not quite scientific. That's very crystal bowling, palm reading, tarot card. Okay, so yeah, very interesting animal, right? Psychology, psychiatry. Okay, very interesting. So yeah, they're entertaining to me. Okay, psychology, psychiatry, they're hilarious. They give me a good laugh, just like President Trump. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, I like them. Okay, they're entertaining. Every now and then they have good insights. Okay, I give them that. Yeah, President Trump, psychology, psychiatry. Sometimes, yeah, they have very good insights, wisdom. Okay, yeah, I give them that. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so. All right. Okay. We're taking a break from mathematics. All right. So. Okay. So we are having this Saturday morning cartoon. It's like Looney Tune, Looney Bin, sure. Saturday morning cartoon, Saturday morning vodka session. Very cartoonish, very Looney-ish, Looney Tune-ish, right? I don't need the socks. My house has warmed up. I turned on the heater. Yeah, there's solar again. So beautiful Saturday morning. Okay, so yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, we're taking a break from mathematics. Okay, because we want to be productive in mathematics. So we're just doing this random talk, random walk. All right. Yeah, the in computer science you have Monte Carlo method, random walk, this statistical random walk, kind of like Brownian motion, right? Yeah, I learned all that. They're really cool algorithms, statistical algorithms. Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, so yeah, they're cool. Okay, so we talk enough about crime prevention. All right, it's about education. It's about learning martial art, learning music, learning dancing, learn to draw, paint, hobby, learn to be creative, but no violence, please. No death, no violence. Be positive, okay? Yeah. It should be about healing, not killing, okay? It's about spirit, Holy Spirit. Yeah, we need religion, okay? Good religion. Faith, belief, optimism, something positive, right? But in Bible, even in Jesus, he said very negative things. Yeah, we have to reject that. Okay, I'm not exactly Christian. Yeah, I am a Christian, but when you read Bible, when you read Jesus, you have to take it with grain of salt. Why? Because Jesus did say something very negative, and I have to reject some of the things that he said. He said to his Peter disciple, "Hey, Peter, yeah, when you are young, you are able to go anywhere you want, but when you are old, people will come to you and spread your arms and take you to a place that you don't want to go." I don't like that. Why did Jesus have to curse his disciple? That was so wrong. So, and yeah, Mr. Jesus' doomsday prophecy. We have to reject that. Okay. We don't. I mean, if you're like me, we don't really want Jesus to come to earth. No, second coming of Jesus, Adventism. We don't quite want that. Why? Do you really want Jesus, Son of God, come to earth and solve all our problems and hand out all the answers? I rather not do. I rather not see that. I don't want Jesus to come to earth. I don't think that's necessary. So in this way, I'm not exactly Christian. I'm very much secular. All right. Why? I love challenges. I rather see us solve problems without Jesus, without God's divine intervention, this Deus Machina, machine of God. No, that's too easy. Okay. I'd rather have challenges. So we are talking about, yeah. Let's talk about politics. Okay. Uh, I have many politician friends, good friends of mine, and they're good people. Politicians, they go into politics in order to change the world, in order to save the world, or their community, their state, their city, their nation, or the world. Yeah, they want to be the savior. They want to save the world, their community, state, city, nation. Politicians, they have good intention. They believe in making positive changes. That's why they get into politics. They are good people. Okay. And then I hear from them once they get into the position. Yeah, they face some obstacles like office politics, inertia. People who resist changes, people with seniority, deep state, right? Yeah. So it's not easy. Yeah, easier said than done. Okay, yeah, I know because I learn from them. Politicians, okay. They're my friends. They're fantastic. They try, but and they tell us it's not that easy to make changes. I know. I learn from them, okay. They're fantastic. They're doing the best they can. All the politicians out there in the world, yeah, they're good people, okay. They do their best to make a better world. And I really appreciate their efforts. I do. They're doing the best they can, okay? Yeah. I'm kind of debating which hat I should be wearing. I just wear this short hat, okay? So, hold on. Yeah. So, how do we save the world? Okay. My recommendation: everybody on Earth should believe that they are Jesuses. They are the saviors. And in my opinion, as a humanologist, that's the only way this world can be saved. Every human being on Earth should believe that they are Jesuses. Okay, that's the only way the humanity can be saved. Everybody should be the Jesuses, and I want that to be the second coming of Jesus, Advent, heaven on earth. Every single one of us should become the Jesus, Savior. That's the only way this world can be saved. It cannot be just one person, one savior. No. If I ever become the president of the United States, I will be John the Baptist, and you will be the Jesuses. I will prepare the road for you, Mr. Miss Jesuses. Or so Jesus, Jesusia for female, Jesusa. What's the female form of Jesus? Jesusina. Okay. Jesusa. Yeah, be Jesuses, Jesusinas. Okay. That's the only way this world can be saved. Because no one person can save the world. It has to be collaborative effort. Everybody should be the Jesuses. Okay. That's the only way this world can be saved. Yeah, everybody should believe in salvation, and everybody should believe that they are messiahs, saviors. That's the only way this world can be saved. Okay.
Hey! Your mental disease is contagious. You have delusion of grandeur and you are contaminating, corrupting this public, corrupting the youth minds, corrupter of the youth. You're spreading this metaphysical pathogen, this messianism. You are suffering from delusion of grandeur and you're spreading this metaphysical pathogen. So you should be quarantined. You should go to loony bin. Or perhaps for the sake of humanity, if you okay, you're a huge fan of Jesus, okay, but you don't quite live like Jesus, do you? If you cannot live like Jesus, at least die like Jesus. How about crucifixion? Because you're toxic. Okay, you're spreading this messianic, this delusion of grandeur to the world. You're very pathogenous, pathogenesis. You're creating all this and spreading all these mental diseases. So perhaps you should die like Jesus. How about suicide? Hmm? Yeah, go ahead, kill yourself.
Uh, Mr. Devil, Miss Devil, whatever you are, okay? I don't know what gender you are. So welcome. Oh, Mr. Satan, Miss Satan. I'm not sure what your gender is. So you're encouraging me to commit suicide. Yeah, because, I mean,
We don't want anybody to go to jail, and your life is not that worth much, okay? And other people's lives is worth far more than your life. So we don't want to send anybody to jail. So we don't want any assassin assignment to take you out. So the best way probably is, yeah, uh, that you commit suicide, and maybe it's better for the humanity because you are spreading these mental diseases around. Messianism, delusion of grandeur, messianic scale, messianic level. Yeah, humanity is better off without you. So we strongly recommend you, encourage you to commit suicide.
Okay, Mr. Satan, Miss Satan. Okay, I don't know what gender you have.
Just think about it, okay?
Well, I, I have I ever thought of suicide? I mean, who doesn't, right? We go through some bad times. Sometimes, I mean, even this LGBT member, what's his name? The Queen, British band leader. He used to be straight. Later, he became LGBT, and he sang something like, "Well, I wish I have never been born," something like that. Uh, and I mean, every one of us, we go through some hard time. Sometimes we kind of think that we were never been born. Okay. Uh, yeah, this suicidal ideation. All of us. I mean, if you have lived long enough, yeah, you sometimes have those thoughts. But we don't carry that out. Why? Because we have obligations, we have religion, we have faith. Okay, so we believe that it's our job to keep on living. Yeah, it's not always easy to keep on living, but uh, who's gonna take care of our children, employees, employers, customers, and we have obligations. Okay, and also life isn't that bad. Yeah, we have bad times, but we have good times too. Let's not forget about good times. Mr. Miss Devil, Mr. Satan, Miss Devil. It's not always that bad. Okay? Yeah, Mr. Satan, Miss Devil. Okay, you're trying to encourage me to commit suicide, but uh, perhaps I can tell you a story. How about that? Okay, yeah, but yeah, maybe you don't like what I'm saying. Okay, I'm trying to save the humanity here. Okay, you are Mr. Satan, you are Miss Devil. There are two of you, right? Maybe you are just one individual. Maybe you're gender fluid. Maybe you're queer. Maybe you are male 1 second and next second you are female, right? I don't know who you are, what gender you have. Maybe you are transgender, you're bipolar or gender fluid, like maybe you are gay or you're lesbian or you are kind of in between. Maybe you're bisexual or gender fluid, like you're male one day and the other day, next day you're female. I don't know what gender you are because I cannot quite say you are Mr. Satan or Miss Devil or I'm not quite sure what kind of appellation I should use. Prefix.
Oh, I have many names. Yeah, Satan, Devil, the Lucifer, and I have many names.
I'm sorry, I should have called acting alert. We are just making a movie, writing a fiction. It's a creative writing class. Okay? We'll stop and restart because I don't want to lose this footage, okay? We'll stop and restart. That's the only way I can save this footage. I see you soon, okay?